Life is a time pass, क्या फर्क पड़ता है, कोई दिक्कत नहीं, पता नहीं, जो थारी राय सो हमारी राय, nothing to do, nowhere to go, देखो सुनो मत बोलो, wherever, whenever, whatever you are, be 100% कर्नाटक, किसी को आओ मत कहो, किसी को जाओ मत कहो, ना कुछ खोना. Who ask you, live at zero complaint level, मौज में रहो, be happy. Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. काय वांगमनः कार्यमुत्तमं पूजनं जपश्चिंतनं क्रमात्. All the spiritual practice is working on the mind, by the mind, to go beyond the mind. Those who are engaged in too much of physical involvement, like doing the asanas, doing too much of pranayam, then what is the result? You will be healthy and live long. Healthy old people are biggest problem in this world. See? Because they start expecting too many things. Therefore, again and again, remind yourself. See? We have to go beyond the body, gross body. Because everything is happening only in the mind. So, how do we work on the mind? So first, the body, kaya vang manaha karyamuttamam. Keep the body occupied, busy with various kinds of activities, particularly producing wealth. Never retire in life, number one. That we have seen. Then we have to also take care of our speech. So we have seen yesterday, controlling speech is start from the Vaikhari manifest and end up in the Pashyanti and ultimately in Paravani. Vaikhari Vani takes us away from ourselves, the speech. Madhyama Vani keeps us busy with ourselves. Pashyanti Vani has made us withdraw fully. All the great masters, they live in Pashyanti Vani, where the object and the thought pertaining the object or the words indicating the object, they are not yet separated, they are together. And therefore, when such masters, they say something, they think something, it happens. Because the thought and the object are not yet separate. So this is a simple thing, it's not difficult. So, how do we do the japa? We have seen yesterday. Now we come to the mind. Now what the mind does? Mind has got many functions, and the basic thing about the mind is knowledge, consciousness is knowledge. But mind is a knowledge which is divided knowledge. Mind is a divided knowledge. How the knowledge gets divided? That knowledge where knower known divisions are considered real and valid, that knowledge is mind. And that knowledge where knower known differences are not valid, although appearing, that is consciousness. So, What will be the practice? Dekho suno mat bolo. Seeing is happening, but seer is not born. Oh, no glasses. Seeing is happening, but no seer born. Hearing is happening, but no hearer born. See? Every experience is again and again creating an experiencer. See? And there are two experiencers. Be very attentive. One is who is influenced by the experience, and the other is who is not influenced by the experience. See? Now understand this. In our Upanishads, right in the beginning, a mantra comes, Sadeva Somya Idamagra Asit. My dear student, Idam means objective. Agra, before the object or objectivity. Sad eva asid. There was but absolute being. Therefore, where is everything? Everything is in this reality. These two objects, the table and the mic, they don't know each other. They are inert. The existence of the inert world is established only if there is a knower. Now this knower is again of two types, that's what I am telling you. One knower is the one who is influenced by what is known. The other knower is the knower who is knowing but not getting influence. See? So what is that? The two of them. See? When the knower is influenced, he is reacting. When the knower is not influenced, he is not reacting. See? Slowly, steadily, if you go within yourself, you come to know. Another Upanishad tells, Dva suparna sayuja sakhaya samanam vrikshe parishashva jatam tayo anyaha pippalam swadumatti anashnan anyaha abhichakashiti. On the same tree, on the same branch, there are two birds, exactly alike, always together, close friends. One of them perches on the fruits of the tree and enjoys or suffers. The other one is looking at the tree, the fruits, but does not perch and therefore he is happy. Abhichakashi. Two things. So whenever something is known, that knowledge is happening in pure consciousness. But that knowledge, when it is influencing us, then a knower is born. So there are two factors. One, knowledge with the knower. Second, knowledge without the knower. The knowledge with the knower is the jiva, and the knowledge without the birth of a knower is Paramatma. See? So, kaya vang manaha karyamuttamam. So, as we deal with our body, then with the speech, now we have to deal with the mind. And this is a very simple way. How can we do that? Dekho suno mat bolo, first step. See here, no comments. Second thing, we don't comment, but we keep on talking about us, about others. Just observe this. This is very important observation. When there are people, suppose he tells me something. Swamiji, when I was coming, there was one bicycle fellow riding ordinary bicycle, but he could not have control. And he went and dashed one old lady, and that poor lady fell down. The story is over. But do you think I'll keep quiet? कुछ भी नहीं. I saw a motorcycle fellow came and dashed that bicycle fellow. See? So my accident was superior than your accident. Third person. Mhm. I saw a truck coming and hitting the car. Oh God. Then, see what to tell you? The fourth one, nothing. A plane came and hit a train. Now, is it all necessary? Observe this, observe. Any event that happens with anybody, we immediately bring where I was involved. This is real spiritual practice. And for that, the mantra is given is who asked you. See, this mantra I got from Bhagwan Badri Narayan. After my morning darshan, I came with down with my one Amma. So, Bhagwati Amma, she is no more. So, she used to give me a nice cup of tea, therefore she was good. So, I went and that day in a relaxed mood, I said, Mama, enough is enough for giving lectures. I'm going to stop giving lectures. She started laughing. Such a cute, she was a Nepali, very cute Amma. She said, when there is a joke, we have to laugh, is it not? I said, what is the joke? Did Narayana ask you whether you want to give lectures or not? No. Whose question you are answering? See how deep it is. Did I ask you whether you want to give lectures or not? No, you didn't ask me. Whose question you are asking? Answering. Therefore, our Mahamantra is, who asked you? But we have to talk. And that urge to talk is like once the vomit comes, you can't hold it. See? We have to talk. Therefore, we have to work on the mind, means lesser we get involved, lesser we have comments, no need. Kaya vangmanaha karyamuttamam. Then, first is pujanam, we are done with the body, then japa with the speech, and chintanam. Now the third one is with the mind, chintanam. What is that we have to reflect on? See, yesterday evening also while talking there, this beautiful thought came. Every day we must have a new dimension of a spiritual practice. Every day. Not mechanically. See? Our spiritual practice is like what? Morning breakfast, lunch breakfast, dinner breakfast. Mechanical. There is no charm in that. See? If you want to use any instrument, that instrument must be maintained and kept sharp, isn't it? Any instrument you take, if it is not sharpened, if it is not used, it becomes rusted. Rusting happens. See? So, body keep busy, fit, work hard, then the body is okay. Similarly, the speech, keep on chanting Lord's name. It is such a way, like, I keep on traveling. So whenever people look, see me, they remember some questions. I am a questionable personality. Somebody, I have got a question. Keep with you. I don't need. I got sufficient. So then what do? I take out my mala. See, my guru told me, beta, whenever you keep on traveling, always keep chanting Lord's name. Don't talk. So I can't talk to him. Sorry. So, japa helps us, protects us from others. Then Chintanam. So, puja is done by the body, kaya. Japa is done by the vang, the speech, and by the mind. Here, mind means the inner instrument. Mana, buddhi, chitta, ahankar. So, Chintanam, kramat respectively. So, what is the Chintanam? Chintanam is done by the intellectual faculty of the inner instrument. Now, if you do not discover new ways of looking at the truth, your intellect will become rusted. I am not the body, I am not the mind, I am not the body, I am not the mind, I am not dumb. See? Discover new ways. So important it is, every day. And this can happen if we are able to change our standpoint of looking and experiencing the world. No sound? Now it has come. Maybe it wants you to keep standing. अब आ गया हाँ अब वही बैठो So we have to discover different techniques, not the same thing. Whenever anything is repeatedly done, you lose charm. And spiritual life is not ना सूखा करता हूँ ना गिल्ला करता हूँ तुम मत रहो साला. No. Spiritual life is ever you are inspired. And that can come if we are able to change our standpoint in life. See? And it can be achieved by only one technique. Every day, learn something new. I am telling you, learn. Nobody can teach us. And nobody can stop us if we start learning. I think your battery is zero. नहीं मेरे मूव होने से क्या हो गया अब कहाँ मूव हो गया मैं दूसरी बैटरी है क्या माइक ही दूसरा है वेरी गुड पहले खटखट करके देखो उसको Good. So, change standpoint through your own experiences. Everywhere you can get a message, divine message. The first thing that we can see, when we have something which is our, it is always beautiful. It is someone else's, they are not doing well. See? Like my daughter, oh, she's so intelligent, but my daughter-in-law, I don't know how they have developed the child. Standpoint has changed. Daughter versus daughter-in-law. See? Now, who can help them? So, what is the standpoint? Standpoint is this, that if my son is happy with her, why should I be jealous? But then the mother-in-laws feel, I am not even asked whether I should get to this girl married or not. He decided himself. Now we are not required. We are outdated. Give one. Useless. Those who cannot change according to the time, they will be erased. See, friends, we have to change. If we are having a driving license, because of that, will the traffic be organized? See? But we complain. See how people are driving the car, how they are running. They don't look at the signal. Wow, 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 wow. See, then you are not a perfect driver. See? Be like the Chinese drivers. This is the saying in US. When a Indian is driving the car, all the members in the car guide him. देखो क्या if the local white person is driving the car, only the driver drives, others don't care. And if a Chinese is driving the car, even the driver doesn't care. Remain indifferent. So change your standpoint in life. See? And this you get when you get up early in the morning, just sit quiet. Nothing to do, nowhere to go. Just quiet. And in that quietness, every day you will get a different message. Give it a try. See? So, chintanam, not the same mechanical thing. Therefore, chittavritti nirodha, suspension of thought formation, is not spiritual practice. Yoga says, yogaha chittavritti nirodha. No, don't do that. Mind is given to think and go beyond thoughts. See? So what is that we have to change the standpoint? Like this camera. If it is at a lower level, a short person will be seen as tall. If it is at the top level, a tall person will be seen as short. What is the right way? It should be at the eye level. See? So standpoint. When we look at something, what is the state of our mind? If we are frustrated, we will see different. If we are at peace, the same thing we will see different. Therefore, friends, when you are thus working on your mind for changing the standpoint in life, that is the biggest spiritual practice. See? The one or two examples I'll give you. This is not from books. You sit down and see. Everywhere you see something different. See? Now, when I was seeing these things, they are beautiful things. When I saw this, you know what came to my mind? If they were normal, nobody will look at them. See? The elephant with the legs like that of a bird and on the top, normal things we don't like because we are abnormal. See something different. So, see something different and obvious. So then we come to know in and out. See? The rosary malai is in my pocket. The mic is outside. Outside what? Come on, yaar. Outside the pocket. Oh. See? I am inside the room. Car is outside. Outside what? The room. Car is inside the compound. Railway station is outside the compound. Outside what? Compound. So, in and out. This experience is based on a reference point. And what is the reference point that we carry with us? The body identification. And when this reference point is deleted temporarily, as in case of deep sleep. In deep sleep, we are inside the body or outside the body. See? So what is the samsara? Samsara is The inside outside experience is given a status of reality. So, what is inside? Whatever I like is inside. Whatever I dislike is outside. So, I like vegetarian, therefore it is inside. I don't like non vegetarian, it is outside. Samsara begins. See? So, what will be the spiritual practice, therefore? Start playing what it is like being space, or what it is to begin with, what it is like being other than the body. See? Now you are working, you are sharpening your intellect. What it is like being other than the body. Talk to yourself. Other than the body means what? Think, sharpen your intellect. Then you can see around. I am other than the mic. Means what? Whatever are the qualities, attributes of this mic, they don't belong to me. If I am other than the body, then what are the attributes of the body? Body has got a shape, so take only one. If I am other than the body, I have no form, no shape. Is there anything in this world which has no form, no shape? Think. Then we come to discover one day, yes, space has no shape, no form. Now start playing what it is like being space, or what must be the experience of the space. Work on this. Then again, you will discover from within you. Space supports all the contents, rejects nothing, and doesn't get influenced by anything. When something is added to the space, it is not a burden. When something is destroyed, it is not a loss. Okay, good. Now, is this our experience? If we are other than the space, find out. Then we come to discover eyes or the vision supports all colors and forms, rejects nothing, but doesn't get influenced by anything. What will be the first step? We will देखो सुनो मत bolo, no comments. When we make a comment, we are influenced. What we have done? We have changed the standpoint. See? Continue playing this. So, what is space? Space has no beginning, no middle, no modification, no end. Yes. Is it not our experience? We have no experience of birth, no experience of change, modification, no experience of death, and the most important, no experience of our absence. So, we are space-like, but not space. Because space is absence. We don't experience our absence. So, we have taken space as a stepping stone and taken a jump into the formless, self-asserted existence. See? Once you get this knack, learn from everything. Then our mind will not remain dull-witted. Learn. So, we have taken the second step is the mind. First we have taken the body, karma. Now we are taking the upasana. Now in this upasana, we have worked on the body, puja, etc., vang, japa, etc., and with the mind, now we are thinking. So, what must be the experience of the space? The space is Bhagavan and the contents are the creation. So, mind is the Bhagavan and experiences are the the contents. See? And this will be kramat in that sequence. First, life has to be disciplined at the body level. Second, life has to be disciplined at the speech level. And then we can come at the mind level. See. Now, how do we do this thing? It is said in the fifth mantra. Jagataha ishadhi yukta sevanam ashtamurti bhrut deva pujanam. Now, how to do the puja? So, it is said, Jagataha ishadhi yukta sevanam. This world is nothing but expanse of Paramatma, Ishvara, Bhagavan. Sevanam, seva. See? What is this Ishvara? Ashtamurti Bhrut. So there are 8 supports which can remind us of God. First is the 5 elements, 5. Then the sun, then the moon, and then every living being. So, everywhere we can start suspecting divinity. Suspicion is our foundation, isn't it? We suspect about everything. Very good quality. Suspect now. See? See, this fellow came and cheated me. God comes in so many forms here. Cheating also. So, cheating becomes secondary. Suspect, he only came. See? Again and again, insist that other than Paramatma, nobody comes in our life. See? Ashtamurti Bhrut Deva Pujanam. Therefore, first, living in the 5 elements, let us focus attention from the gross to the subtle. Upanishad says, Tasmad Atmanaha Akasha Sambhutaha Akashad Vayu Vayu Ragni Ragnirapa Anvya Prathivi Prithivya Antari Prithivya Oshadaya Oshadibhyo Annam. It goes. So go back. Dissolve the Prithvi in the water. Dissolve the waters in the fire. Dissolve the fire in the air. Dissolve the air in the space. Dissolve the space in your mind. Where is the space? In deep sleep, when the mind is enfolded, the space disappears. So everything is in the mind. And what is the mind? Mind is expression of consciousness. Like, what is the light? Light is expression of electricity. When the light is, we see the things. When the light is not there, we don't see the thing. So is the light creating the things? No, they are already there. We are unable to see in the absence of the light. Exactly. Paramatma is always there. But we don't have the light of wisdom. Therefore, we are unable to discover the divinity. Therefore, the word used is self-discovery. Discovery means what? Something is already is. You don't have to create. But it was covered by wrong notions. Wrong notions are, this world is other than me. People are good and bad. I am lucky, unlucky. Desire, anger, greed, etc. These are the coverings. discover. And when we discover, we start removing everything. And we come to a point which cannot be rejected. Aheyam, which cannot be rejected. That is our essential nature. This is the meaning of Deva Pujanam. Many people, when they do karma kanda, etc., there they say these words, papoham, papakarmaham. Never say that even by mistake. Don't condemn yourself. As we should respect others, we also must have self-respect. This is what Bhagavan Arjuna says in the Bhagavad Gita. Karpanya doshopohata svabhavaha. See, a state of self-pity. No. As much we should not have self-arrogance. Equally, we should not have self-pity. I am so unlucky, others are getting married two, three times, and I am not getting married even once. So God, why this is happening? Never have that funny thing. Don't compare with anybody. You are divine. Start playing divine. Like, after the marriage, the boy and the girl, they start playing husband-wife. See? Play. But if they take it really seriously, they fight. Therefore, this Mahamantra which I give you all the married people, Mithya Hani, and then Mithya chewing gum, what do you want? See? Don't take life seriously. For whom I am addressing, Mithya seekers. And then who है? Mithya speaker. Mauna vyakya prakatita para brahma tattvam yuvanam. See, friends. What did you get? You are so happy. That uncaused happiness is the truth. We have the question, what is there to laugh? That means we require a cause to be happy. See? If somebody comes early morning, very cheerful and happy, we will be asking question, hey Gupta ji, kya baat hai? That means if he is miserable, we will not ask, because it's Tari Bhav, always miserable. See, friends, Ashtamurti Bhrut Deva Pujanam. So the puja of the God is, you should be happy, and you will be happy if you disappear and let He express through us. Therefore, I told you these two birds. There are two eyes. One eye is the limited, and the other eye is supporting the limited without getting influenced by the limited. Man is supporting the husband, but the man is not becoming miserable because of the husband. Husband is independent to be happy or miserable. Man is neither happy nor. That's the reality. Take this example I give 100 times because it will be very homely for you. So when you become depressed, dejected, then start thinking what Swamiji told, I am a wife. But wife is an illusion, isn't it? I am a girl. But he is angry. Who cares? Yeah, she'll be happy. Try these two things. Never try to make anybody happy in this world. Why? We belong to democracy. Everybody has the right to be miserable. Tatastu. I did so much for him to make him happy. It is your fault. I want to be miserable. See? But we get unnecessarily involved in this world. And therefore, we go away from our divine nature. The second thing, we don't have to make anybody miserable. Why? Everybody is self-sufficient. As much we are miserable because of ourselves, we are not miserable because of anybody in this world. So Ashtamurti Deva Pujanam, whenever you do anything happily, cheerfully, you are doing the spiritual practice. Now, after having done the puja, so what is the puja now? We are working on the mind. See the divine presence in and through everything and being, and be happy with everybody. That is the highest puja. Now we come to the japa. Uttamastavat uchchamandataha chittajam japa dhyanam uttamam. Now the different stages are told. We are working on the mind, don't forget. First of all, our mind is not available suddenly for something very subtle. Then what we do? Stavan. So sit together, harmonium, tabla, peti and everything, and then bhajan shuru ho jata hai. And each singer is allowed to sing only one bhajan. If you see the Satya Sai Baba Bhajan Company, see, there nobody is allowed to sing more than one bhajan. See, somebody is singing like a horrible sound, I am not calling voice, horrible sound. See. But no, this will be over. Then the second one start. Because our mind cannot remain focused all the time on the same for a longer period of time. Therefore, you see, for bhajan kirtan, there will be huge crowds. And if it is told, followed by dinner, double the crowd. See? So stavan, involving so many supports, tabla, peti, and then music, and all kinds of things. So you have got support. Oh, he's playing very good tabla. No, his hands are moving very fast like that. Oh, his voice is so good. You have got supports. Like a child, when learns walking, he wants supports. So too many supports, then he can start walking. In the same manner, initially, everybody is interested in this kind of gatherings and then talking and tabla peti and everything. To begin with, it is good. Stavan. Then we start chanting loudly. See, like in North India, it is there. Rat Jagaratta. Whole night they will be chanting the Devi's bhajan. 24 hours. Not allowing anybody to sleep, including Devi. Dang, 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 dang. Continuously. No stop is that. Why? We are the devotion. Yeah. Many people get involved in that. Now here we have to remember, important thing. Spiritual practice is not a performance on the stage. Bhajan Kirtan is a performance on the stage. In the performance, the performer is dependent on the audience. The best example I think always is our Jhalota Maharaj. Meri chunari ri 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 ri. People get tired and they clap. And he thinks they have appreciated my yaar. If he will go and sing before Bhagwan Krishna, Bhagwan will run away. It is not a performance. It's a devotion. Mirabai also used to sing. Mirabai was a great musician. She had good voice. She had learned music from her guru, from Vrindavan. See? But she was singing only for Bhagwan Krishna. Not to get appreciation from the audience. See? Therefore, Ucha. We don't have to have that thing. So many people have come and all that. No, no, no. It should be this. Then Manda. So we started with lot of things. Puja, Poti, Bhajan, Kirtan. So many people came and everything. Then we started performing devotion on the stage. Then from there, Manda. Now we have come to the Manda, the Madhyamavani. Now we are all the time chanting the Lord's name. Now see what is happening? We are migrating from the periphery to the center. Mandata. So all the time keep on chanting the Lord's name. Yesterday I told you, discover rhythm. Anywhere you get rhythm, you attach your God's name with that. When you are walking, there is rhythm. When you take the steps, there are rhythm. Then when you are sitting quiet, your breathing is rhythm. So anywhere, discover a rhythm and attach Bhagwan's name, God's name. What will happen? See? Rhythm is experience, knowledge. And chanting the Lord's name is kriya, action. When the knowledge and action, they synchronize perfectly, you go beyond knowledge and action, you come to the experience. Therefore, Ucha, then Manda, now you are constantly chanting the Lord's name. Then Chittajam Japa. Now we come to the next step. The Japa is Chittajam. It is going on in the mind incessantly. See? How do we do that? Be attentive. Thinking about God is what? God is not an object of thought. Therefore, na tatra chakshur gacchati, na vak gacchati, na manaha, na vidmaha yatha etad anushishyat. In our being, neither the organs of action, organs of perception, the mind or the intellect enter. So if the truth is, yato vacho nivartante aprapya manasasaha, if the truth is that which cannot be approached by the speech or the mind, then how to think about God? See, how to think about God? See. I think I told last time in Guwahati, I used to stay with them, a Jain family, so sweet. And that Amma asked me this question. See, you people think about God, but how to think about God, you don't tell, because then we are confused. I said, this is what is our profession. If you give the solution, you will never call us. We create confusion and go. No, please tell. I said, Mama, simple way. What is that? Not thinking about the world is thinking about God. So what do? We drop the covering of thoughts. Do we have any reference now? No reference. Because we are not thinking. Why we are not thinking? Because we are not there. See? So, Uccha Mandataha Chittajam. So, we remain naturally non-reactionary in this world. No reactions, no comments, no evaluation. Dekho suno mat bolo. Then, Chittajam Japa, then Dhyanam Uttamam. Now, the last step to work on the mind is Dhyanam. Now, dhyanam is normally taken as the meditation. Dhyan do, dhyan karo mat. See? Where we say, um, be attentive. Can I say, become attentive? Wrong. Be attentive. Dhyana is not done. Dhyana happens. So, dhyana uttamam. So, be aware that when we are living our day-to-day life, are we reacting? Are we creating friends and enemies? Are we commenting? Are we talking nonsense? Be aware of this. See, how many times you must have heard and chanted this, Dekho suno mat bolo. But wherever we go, we start opening the kundali of that person. Swamiji, he is so and so, he was born there, but he didn't die. He is his wife, these children. Ask yourself, who asked you? We have to talk. See? Therefore, ध्यान इधर ध्यान दो, करो मत. प्यार किया नहीं जाता, हो जाता है. ध्यान दिया नहीं जाता, हो जाता है. See? Remain extremely aware. Are we talking uncalled for? Be aware. And in all that, this the highest thing is, watch, are we talking to others uncalled for? Are we talking to ourselves? Now these two things. Now what is the dhyana meditation? I am telling you. First meditation. Stop talking to yourself. See what is happening? When you stop talking to yourself, without any efforts, you become steady. See? Then, to make this still, firm and deep, listen to silence in addition. So don't talk to yourself and listen to silence. Silence can't be heard. Then don't get disturbed by sounds. Bring these two things together. Don't talk to yourself and listen to silence. This can be practiced anywhere. It's very extremely deep spiritual practice. Don't talk to yourself. We are constantly inside the poultry farm. Have you gone to some poultry farm sometime? I went once in Coimbatore. My friend has got a very good poultry farm. So, with all the security and infection and everything, he took me there. I said, can I get inside? He said, okay, sir, you can get. So I got inside. So I went very slow and stood. And then one bird came and pecked on my foot. So naturally, the moment I touched like this, the whole lot, this is our mind. Non-stop poultry farm going on. See? So, dhyanam uttamam, observe this. See? And for that mantra is, dekho suno, mat bolo. That is Dhyanam Uttamam. And the second Dhyanam is when we talk to anybody on any topic, ask a question to yourself. Is it necessary to talk? Many times we talk when it is not called for. And for that our mantra is, who asked you? Like the example I gave, I don't want to give lectures here after. Who asked you? See? As if the revenge Narayana is taking keeps me talking. See? It is something like the eczema of the tongue. When there is eczema, you do not get tired. Maja aa raha. Therefore, Chittajam japa dhyanam uttamam. Remain in this awareness more and more. See? Then mind will not be a problem for us. Now, to take the whole thing together, when the mind is a problem and when the mind is not the problem. When any thinking, any activity does not create any dent or dash on our mind after the activity or thinking is done, then we are going on the right track. If any thinking, any thought or action, if it is creating either the guilt or the arrogance, then we are going the wrong way. Friends, don't imagine bad thoughts will not come in our mind. Tulsidaji writes in his compositions, when bad thoughts come and we do not become influenced by them, this is happening in Prakriti. But when the bad thoughts come and we associate ourselves with this thing, with bad thoughts, then we are creating our individuality. Because what is spiritual life? No reactions. Ideal, space. Space doesn't react. So let there be good thoughts, bad thoughts. Thoughts are thoughts. Like whether we are tied down with the golden chain or a steel chain. It is a binding only. Thoughts are thoughts. They become good and bad when they create an impact on our mind. See, friends. So, Chittajam japa dhyanam uttamam. Be aware of this, that we are unnecessarily getting involved in this world. 6, 7. Now we come to the third stage to control the mind. Ajyadharaya srotasa samam sarala chintanam virlataha param. Now this is not only when we are sitting before the God, we are the devotees. And after we go out of the temple or the puja or a prayer, then we become a devotee. You know, devotee means what? He who doesn't vote. We vote for this is good, this is bad. Who asked him? See? Activate, deactivate. Vote, devote. Don't belong to any company. Don't belong to any brand. Be a generic product. Otherwise the brand is there, you know. I was in Gujarat, went to some ashram on the way. So there were brahmacharis, young children, maybe about 14, 15 years or so. So they came. First question, Maharaj ji, आपका संप्रदाय कौन सा है? I said, what is your sampradaya? Do you know? Yes. Yeah. We are Vaishnav. Are you are Vaishnav? I am also Vaishnav. Immediately friendship. See? Then you go to somewhere else. Swamiji, what do you follow? What is your following here? We are following Kashmiri Shaivism. Really? I got a lot of books written on Kashmiri Shaivism. You are also, yes. Chai, pani, free. Friends, on the spiritual path, do not get lost in the brand. See? We may give a brand name to the water, but water has no brand. It's common. And when we get in that, we are lost. Then my, ours is better, yours is not better. See? Therefore, how this spiritual life should be? Ajyadharaya srotasa samam. Sarala chintanam virlataha param. How should we think continuously about the divine that we are? Is two examples are given. Ajyadharaya srotasa samam. Ajyadharaya dhara. Ajya means ghee. Or you can take for understanding oil. When you pour the oil, you will see oil that flow is continuous, unbroken. If you put the water, then it is broken. The drops come here and there. But there are no drops, anything coming out of the oil that we pour. It's a continuous. In the same manner, what is the Sarala Chintanam is Ajyadharaya Samam. It is not half an hour meditation, rest of the day frustration. No. We have to live in meditation 24/7. Ajyadharaya. And Srota Sasamam. Srota is the river flow. The river flows without any changing the gear. See? When the Ganges are coming down, it keeps on flowing. If there is a mountain in between, the Ganges will not fight. Then you take a bypass. Okay. Jana hai na? Don't get entangled in this world. Our destination is be happy. We don't have to prove anything to anybody. But normally we make prestige issue out of small little things. See, I'll tell you about this one example. There used to be one friend of mine in Mumbai, Sharmaji his name. He was associated with the film industry, Bollywood film industry. And his son, very intelligent, he did his CA. And there was another girl who also did CA. And she was a Bohra Muslim. Now this boy wanted to get married to her. So that girl said, I will come and stay in your house. You observe me how I live. I am only by a label, I am a Muslim, but I have nothing against for anything. I am ready to change my name and religion if it helps you. She stayed in their house before marriage for a month. And then my friend told me, Swamiji, yes, there is nothing wrong in her. She is very good, but I will not allow. Then the son, the only son, he said, okay, Dad, I don't want to hurt you. I will not get married to her. But then I will not stay now in India. I will go to USA. He went to USA. She was also in the same flight. They went to USA, got married. And because of this tension, non-stop tension, my Sharma's wife, she had a brain hemorrhage. Constantly. Son and husband, constant. And thereafter, when she was in the hospital, he called his son. Beta, this is what happened, please come. They came together because they were already married. Then he says to that girl, now you are everything, please take care of everything, without you, who can be? Had he listened to me initially, this would not have happened. See, we are lost not in something higher. We are daridri, small little things. They don't get involved. beyond limits. And that is why we become miserable. Srotasa samam. Let us flow along with the river. When you flow along with the river, you will have minimum struggle to flow, to swim. If you go against the current, you will struggle. If you go across the current, you will struggle. See? Two minds can stay together only by understanding, not by arguments. Tu, my, tu. There's no end to that. See? And the wise person is the one who make the fool of others by listening. Yes, we will do that. We are very good. चढ़ाओ ना ऊपर, पर क्या, what does it matter? He will fall down, you relax. See? Normally what happens in these issues, we are only changing the problems. We are not solving the problems. See? One young couple, I was talking to them, I said, look here, do whatever you like, but know for certain, what you are doing by separation, you are changing the problems. Problems cannot be solved. Problems have to be dissolved. And you can dissolve the problem if you have got an iota of wisdom. See, now what is the wisdom? Who is fighting with each other? Husband and wife. Are they real? It's only the legal requirement. Like you have to have a legal driving license. Similarly, you have to have a legal license that you are married, stay together and fight together. Give it a try. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om.